guys, so today I'm gonna be doing a sequential turn signal install on the Z, and also a little something new here, a little
something light, a little something.
Look, my hand stays open now.
No more getting hit on your head with the trunk. Nah, you good.
I would be holding it like this, or I'd have like a vice grip on this so it'd hold up and look in here, and then I had to fall on my head. One time I got minked, like it just fell on me, and I was like,
you got it.
Yeah, but now it holds up.
It looks pretty clean.
Pretty clean. I swapped over my third brake light too, because that's the one thing I really wanted to keep. I just like it, I don't know. I messed up my headliner in the process, now it's missing a tab over there, but that's okay. Alright, and here's the sequential turn signal. You got the wires, the sequential on or off. I'm pretty sure this is the right side. It looks like it.
So that's basically gonna replace this ugly, yellowed out looking,
yellow, faded turn signal.
Yeah, rear turn
Turn signal.
So yeah, I think it'll look pretty clean overall. And he also shaved his rear bumper.
Oh yeah, I didn't get to show y'all that too. The whole rear end got a remake on this car.
If you guys haven't noticed, right here, he accidentally, what'd you do?
My leg cramped at Target, and it was like a corner wall like this, like so. Imagine this is like a brick wall where like a light would come up. I wasn't looking in my left mirror, and when I pulled in, I wasn't paying attention, so that's on me. So I was backing up, looking behind me like this, and the Z has some pretty bad what's it called, blind spots. And I wasn't looking in my left mirror, so I was like, and I was like, and then I look up, and I'm like,
and this is where this crack was born.
It's personality, guys.
He shaved a little bit. It actually looked way worse than that. He still has to clean it up and sand off the edges right there, so that way it's more clean. But yeah, he'll probably get to that another time.
One day.
All
right, in order to, you gotta take the rear tail lights out first, so you can get to the wire and then like splice these in. It's not really difficult. You just match the colors. Don't be afraid. I was a little afraid of wires at first, but now I'm a little better. So you take these little covers off. It's not bad. I think these are 8s or 10s. I'll find out. But there's 3 on each tail light.
So we're gonna get to those, and then we'll let you know what size these bolts are.
That's a 10.
All right, so these are 10mm bolts. So we got these loosened already, and just on.
I just got to these right now. I just took the covers off.
Yeah, so after we get these out, then we'll show you guys the next step.
All right, guys, I'm gonna pull my taillight off. We already got the bolts off, the cover off, loosen them. Where can I grab it from? So we're gonna take it out and then unplug the wire.
I would try to help, but today I'm the cameraman.
Anytime it's not Timmy's car, he's the cameraman. Laughing because it's true.
All right, let's do this. So we just gotta pull it off.
Yeah. Try not to snap these. I think. Oh, right there. Just like that. Now unplug that. There is a one wire
So 1 wire connector right here. Push down on the tab. Disconnect. There we go.
There we go. All right, guys. 350Z HR taillight for sale. $9,000 OBO.
I know what I got.
I know what I got. Brand new, no tabs broken, clean.
All right, and so same thing on the other side. We already took all the bolts out, so we're just gonna basically do the same thing as we did on the left side.
Yeah.
All right, same thing.
There you go. It's like a little tab.
And then you're gonna disconnect this. Disconnect it right here.
All right, guys. Right side HR taillight, $10,000 OBO this time.
All right, so now to remove the rear bumper.
Yep. Scary part. All right, guys. So there's gonna be 110mm right here. Like it's covered by the taillight, so you have to take that out first. And the same thing on the other side over here. If you want to look real quick, right here. Then I have a cut bumper. Keep in mind, so I'm only gonna have like 2 less bolts bolts to take out. But if you look over here, there's gonna be 1 bolt like right under the gas cap right here, and like it's hard to see, like you can't really get a camera in there because of like
because he's low.
I'm slammed as hell, I guess.
All right, guys, so that bolt is gonna be right there. So if I get a light, it's literally right there. That bolt right there. So it's kind of close.
Yeah.
And you can see where the tab is holding. It's connected to the rear bumper. So it'll be that one right there. So just someone's gonna get to that.
And also, if you have the, like, if you've never changed like anything on the rear bumper, you'll have these mud guards. It's like 2 bolts that are like right here and here, but obviously I cut the bumper. And I never had the mud guards to begin with, but there's 2 bolts right here on the side, and there's 1 bolt on the bottom. Don't forget about that. And then those just pop right out. Those fall off without those bolts, so not much of a worry. Be careful with your paint though. If you care, you should. A little bit. Just like that.
Very nice.
There we go. Rusty.
Crusty, musty, dusty, rusty.
I'm gonna leave this right here. And then after that one, go to the rear bumper side right here. Get to it. There we go. And it's out. Leave it right here as well. This is longer than the bumper one, so you can't really like move it. I mean, you could, but don't do that. And then repeat the process on the other side. Dang. Wasn't even tight.
So there's that bolt.
The long one.
Now the one at the tail light. All right, so I think there were more bolts to be taken out, but we don't see any, and it seems like the bumper is ready to be off.
Like it's loose. We're gonna give it like a soft pull, not a harsh one, in case there is like another tab or something. But with those tabs, don't be afraid to pull like a little hard, but don't like overdo it.
Yeah, you don't want to break any tabs or
break nothing.
So we're just gonna see, because this one's kind of out already. So we gave it a slight pull and tug, and there are gonna be some connectors here that you want to disconnect so that way you don't ruin the connections or anything. So it seems like there's this one right here.
These are for the turn signals, so you take those out.
So this one, so one right here, there's gonna be one on top right here, and then there's also gonna be one on the other side, just the same as this one right here. So we're gonna remove these real quick and then take off the rear bumper. Okay, so we disconnected those 3 connectors. Now I'm pretty sure
take the lights out.
Yeah, now we take out the rear lights out.
All right, guys, this is the side I minked. So this piece actually broke off from this connector, which made it tight. That's why it's loose. But this screw, it's 2 screws. I'm pretty sure, just this one, and then it should pop right out after. I mean, I macked it and it's broken. So $40 OBO.
You know what he got.
I know what I got. Let me take this out to reuse. I'm scared to reuse this one because it's really rusty for some reason. And the other side isn't. Like at the same spot, the other side isn't. Like the head broke off a little, but then like the shape is still there. Sheesh. Terrifying.
And then look at this one. Clean.
And then look at this one. This one's fine too. That's what we take out next on the other side.
So yeah, so it's gonna be this one right here and this one right here, and it should just pop right out. So we're gonna get to that right now.
The broken spot. Look. Mink.
Mink.
Don't be like me, guys. All right, guys. Took it out. It's pretty simple. Literally 2 screws, Phillip head, yank it out. You don't even have to yank it out. You just pull and it comes right up.
Woo! And you got the Yeezy sequentials now.
Now these, we're gonna wire them here first, like over here. Just figure out the wires first before we put it on the bumper.
Make sure it works.
Yeah.
The 350 got grills now.
Alright guys, so I'm gonna cut open this protector piece right here. I think it's rubber, like whatever it is. I'm gonna cut through it just a little bit so I can have a little more space for the wires, so wire that in. Be careful so you don't like cut through like everything. I'm trying my best. I don't want to cut myself, first of all. All right, guys, this is like the ballast or capacitator. I'm not fully sure what it's called, but I'm pretty sure it like holds the volts and it won't like burn out the LEDs. But basically you just connect the color to color from the turn signal to that.
So the yellow one here. Connect with the yellow.
What that's called. It's not like a heat shrink, I don't think, but
it just kind of covers it.
Keeps it together.
Yeah. And when you push it in, you just want to make sure it clicks. So like that, you might think it's in, but right there.
Yeah, click.
Now it should be good. I just like to push it over so that way it covers.
Alright guys, so I got it plugged in and working and all. I'll explain more on that side, but it's the same concept for over here. Make sure you put this, what's it called? A load. I called it like a ballast earlier.
This get really hot, so
that's what Esau said.
Make sure it's on metal.
Yeah, but I plugged in the. I'll show you guys over there to make it simple, but it works. Here I'll show you guys.
Yeah, we'll explain it more in detail on the next light.
All right, guys, I got this one wired up. I'll show you guys how to like do it like nice on the other side, but that's how it looks like on. Is it on with the fog light or no? Is that on? Yeah, that's on. So with the fog lights on, it's on. That's the running light. This is the all lights on, so it stays on. These are the hazards.
Sequential.
Hey. And then I'll show you guys reverse after, but that's how it is, and I'll show you guys how to wire it up. All right, guys. So onto the right side of the sequential, we're gonna take this, whatever doohickey is called again. And then we're gonna grab this yellow and black wire and then plug her in. Make sure it clips so you hear it clip. I'm gonna move that back. All right, there we go.
Right there.
It's fully in. Click. Put the rubber on.
I think so satisfying when it clicks.
Yep. Well, actually, Timmy already cut it for me. So we're just gonna open this so we can expose these wires a little. Jesus Christ.
Cheese and rice.
Cheese and rice. Can I see the scissors? Thank you, sir.
Like surgeons out here. Scissors.
Except I don't know what I'm doing with no degree.
Wow.
Alright, so after you cut it open and all, to expose them a little more, this pink and blue wire connects to this blue wire, and that's your brake light. The green wire goes to the red and blue wire, and the black is just your ground wire, so don't touch the black one at all. But we're gonna put the blue wire into the pink and blue one, and what I did was I used like the wire cutter tool so I could open this up a little bit and like force a connection in there to make it easier with the, what are they called? T-clamps that are provided when you buy them. So basically, all I did was came over here, pressed down, and then just pulled. Just to get a little bit open. You don't have to do a lot, just a little bit. Then I shoved it right smack in the middle of this, like right in, like all the way in, but like make sure like the exposed wire is in the middle of the thing. T-clamp. Pull it so it's a really small gap where I opened it, but I put it in the middle so when you press this metal piece down, it goes right onto the wire, the copper wire that's shown. And then you put this, I opened up the blue wire a little more, like on the other side. I'll do that right now. Cut this open a little more. And then stick her in there. All right, so once you line it up in the middle, make sure the copper is right in the middle again. So when this side's lined up, actually, you want to go ahead and clamp down the bottom end on this side. So what I like to do is like just line it up on this edge, clamp that down. So it's clamped over there. And then you put this one in. So it's lined up with the copper again. And then clamp her down fully. Make it tight. Don't be afraid. And then close it up. You hear that click and you're done with one wire.
How does the inside look? Looks fine. Like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Try to get a better shot.
And then basically, you repeat the process. Oops. You repeat the process for this green wire and the red and blue wire. All right, cut that open. This is the running light. So fog light, running light, the red and blue is what that will be. So we're gonna cut her open a little bit. All right, that's enough. I already cut the green one. Then you grab the last T-clamp, electrical T-clamp, and put this one in there.
So what'd you put that one in? Oh, the second T-clamp?
Yeah,
okay.
The new one, the empty one. All right, there she goes. Now, we gotta put this green wire in there. I might have clamped it down a little too much, to be honest. Clamp it down fully. I like to just clamp it as hard as I can, like, because then it'll make sure the wires are connected. Don't be afraid. And then lock her up. Bam. Now we can plug it into the
Tail light?
Yeah, the turn signal first. Well, I don't think it matters, but we could plug her into the turn signal and then the tail light to see if it works. Plug her in. Put her down real quick. And then go turn your lights on, test them out, let's see.
Sheesh!
Hey, they work.
Very nice.
That's fully on. This is fog light. Is it still on?
Yep.
Alright, cool. Off? Are they off?
Yep.
Hazards?
Yes, sir.
Sequential?
Nope. So this one, if it's not sequential, you might want to add a switch. What's that switch right here?
Recommend the yellow wire.
Right here.
Oh, move it up.
Damn.
Get that switch, and now there's a quench.
If you don't want it sequential, just flip the switch. Keep it blinking. All right, we're gonna mock it up on the bumper now. Test the reverse light after we put it on. Actually, no. I'm gonna test that right now. Test it before you fully put it on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Works?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So just don't zip tie it to a metal bracket because that gets really hot. That's his current setup right now. All right, so we're gonna basically put the bumper back on, make sure everything's connected back, and we're gonna show you guys the final result. Here are the reverse lights.
Nice.
You gotta turn off your hazard so they could see it more.
When you brake, does that part light up?
Oh,
too?
yeah. Let me break too.
So smart.
Reverse.
Ooh. Those are bright. It would have been nice if it like
Does
faded.
it turn on without?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. 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 Dang. Turn the lights on. I'm looking for. Oh. Yeah. Turn the hazards on. Damn, I'm one of the cool boys now. Yeah. 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 All right, boys. We finished it up. We had a little scare because they wouldn't turn back on when I plugged the lights in, but we forgot to plug in the wires on both sides. Kind of a rookie mistake. But here's how they look. I love them already. They're pretty nice. I like them over the OEM, like my OEM ones, because they were faded, old. I do like the OEMs though. Maybe if I cleared them out, but one day. But these staying on forever. I like these.
Yeah, these look nice.
Pretty simple install. I'm pretty sure I gave you guys like a more direct way of wiring it pretty easily. And I hope if you guys have any Z's, like you do it right. Easy. It's not bad. But I'll check y'all out. Peace.
Hey.
Alright guys, this is what she looks like at night. This is pretty. Not the worst. Different hazards on, see how they look now. Hey. All right, it's time for me to head home. Peace, guys. Let's get it.